has a pump that is off too. If it's an auto, what causes it, what does it automatically do, and what causes it to automatically do that? Light meaning, what causes it to come on? Is it just one thing, or is there 5 things? Check limitations. We would try, as you pass whatever switch is associated with that, to throw that out with it. That would be like really, really great. But if you get to the end of the panel and you realize, oh, I haven't talked about any check limitations, it's fine, just talk about it at the end. It doesn't really matter when you talk about it, as long as you talk about it. Immediate action items, again, ideally, if you get to the APU fire switch, it'd probably be the best time to talk about it. But if you forget, you get all the way to the end of the fire panel and you go, oh yes, I have an immediate action item for the APU fire switch. I don't care, as long as you cover it, you can do it. Non-check limitations. If you remember them, and you're certain, throw it out there. If you're not certain, be quiet. Let them ask you a question. And it's good to throw in there when the light would normally be on. If you forget, if you don't say, well, that light would normally be on when, you're not in trouble. But he might go, okay, that drive light, when would that be on? And it's not really a big deal, it's normal. Oh, well, you're sitting at the gate, the engine shut down. Perfect. So he might ask, he might not. But if you throw it in there when you're at the drive light, that's kind of some bonus points. Doesn't have to ask a question. No. Please don't go beyond this. Okay? Because you don't have time.
No, you don't.
Tomorrow we're going to do 2 systems. So 2 of you will go. We'll take about a 10 or 15-minute break, and then 2 of you will go. But if you start going way beyond this, it's going to take forever. We're going to do 8 systems tomorrow. And if you go beyond this, it's going to take a really, really long time. So we want to really focus on draw a line. Whatever switches you touch, as you draw that line, you work through, just hit those. Don't teach a class, don't make a story, don't come up with a scenario, just tell me these things. It makes it so much simpler, the stress level goes way down, and it actually comes off really clear and concise. Okay?
So we're not that's not all we're doing tomorrow, though. We're doing some more stuff on, are we
Oh,
done?
yeah, we're doing more stuff.
Oh, yeah, I was gonna say.
So tomorrow,
Chip whiz and.
we do,
Thanks for adding to the stress level.
I'm just clarifying, that's all. There we go.
a lot of miscellaneous stuff. Talk about the Jip Whiz, we're gonna fly towards the mountain with our train turned off to see what happens. We'll play with the radar a little bit, wind shear alerts and warnings. We just kind of talk about that. We don't really do much with that because that really doesn't have anything to do with your type world. But we do a very short little preview of it, but we don't do any demonstrations for wind shear. It takes too long to set up. TCAS, we just talk about that. We've seen the test. Audio control panels, we talk about how to use those. VHF and nav. So we kind of talk about that VHF nav switch. That's for when one of your nav radios dies. Cockpit voice recorder, digital flight data recorder, where those controls are, what makes them work, how long they work, when they shut down, how you erase it. Miscellaneous lights and switches. So we're going to cover every single thing in this cockpit. We're even going to cover that screw. So we're going to talk about what's that do, and what's that do. What the heck is that thing? That isn't tied to this thing.
Yes, don't do that.
So you put these 2 together, look out.
Yeah.
So we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about what the heck that is. These are lights. And we're going to talk about this, and what triggers it to come on and armed, and this. So every single thing we're going to cover. And the most common question is, what's the plus? I really don't know.
It's a Phillips head.
No, on each panel there's a little plus.
Isn't that where the backlight
I've heard
is
that for
located?
years.
That's
but
what I've been told ever since
I don't really know. I haven't been able to find it anywhere.
yeah, well, interesting.
And I haven't put that much thought into it, but I did look, and I'm like, it's not written anywhere what that pan plus is. But every airplane has it.
I was always told it's just where the backlight's located,
I heard something about a grounding point,
maybe,
or some backlighting something.
or that.
That's the only thing on here I don't know, is that pan plus.
He'll shut off solenoid.
Yes.
Yes, that's what it is.
Shut off solenoid.
Yes, right there. Right, got it.
All right, guys, 7 AM tomorrow.